7 in favor of UST. C getting it to Henson. Will try again, and another block this time from Dimakulangan.
Now again, like what you said earlier, this is going to be one of the biggest challenges for FEU. Getting to penetrate the blockers of UST, which is gonna be a real tough job looking at the height of the Lady Tigers.
And that's partly the reason why a while ago we saw some instances wherein Morada, one of FEU's best attackers, trying to just dump it over the taller UST defense.
That's right.
Outside, point again for UST. Timeout FEU Lady Tamaraws.
UST has been on a 4-0 run, and that is why FEU has called a timeout. Let's listen in.
Pumasok sila kasi papaluin. Masyado ka natatakot, ayaw mo pumalo. Di ba nagkapitan niya ba? Hindi pwedeng tatalon yan, tatalon sa gitna, sa harap ng dalawang blocker. Nandun ang blocker, doon mo patatalon. Hindi palayuin mo na, G. Kaya para lumalayo ang set mo eh. Paano mapapalo na spiker? Ayos naman. Kung kailan naman maayos ang receive yun, hindi naman maayos ang huwag mo palayuin. Receive tayo, receive.
Saw the huddle of one of the most storied coaches in the history of women's volleyball, Coach Nes Pamilar, who did play volleyball in high school for FEU and played 5 years for FEU in college as well, and won 2 championships in 1987 and 1989. Now the head coach in his 4th year with FEU. Back to the action, and Banatitla trying to dump it over, smiling. Henson now. Is it in? No, it's not.
Now this is where you see the lack of experience. You know, the split-second adjustment is still not there for the rookies of FEU.
And we see it clearly. That ball was out for Henson, a 5-0 run. But finally, Morada stops it with that powerful spike.
Now serving is C.
And if I were, you know, in the shoes of the Lady Tamaraws, I'd take advantage of the rotation where Morada is still in the front line, because she is by far one of the strongest arsenals that they have against the Lady Tigers.
Back set here. Dug up good by FEU. Dimakulangan, back set. And Maizo hits the net.
One of the few times that she would commit an error.
Then she was from the back row here, so a difficult shot to begin with for Maizo. And
Service error. Too long.
With the service error, that was too strong.
Now serving Rhea Dimakulangan.
Now it's Rhea Dimakulangan's turn to serve, 4th-year player for UST. And she will get an ace right there off that miss hit by Vargas. Dimakulangan, last year's finals MVP and best server as well. So getting that service ace off Vargas. Now it's FEU's turn. Back set to Morada.
Morada just being smart with her attacks. Now just looking for open areas within the side of UST.
Going to the right side of that block, avoiding it. As you suggested a while ago, Anne.
Oh, but she offsets that point with a service error.
Second technical timeout.
That will lead to our second technical timeout. UST up by 6, 16-10. Back with more women's volleyball action after a short break. A pace that needs no more introduction, and Rachel is going to be celebrating her birthday on Monday, is that right?
That's right. So we'll like to greet her, advance happy birthday.
And I remember we covered a game last year wherein it was her birthday. If I'm not mistaken, it was also a UST FEU match.
So her birthday normally falls on UAP volleyball season.
Okay, you may now serve, Kat.
Back to the action here. Magsumbol. Back set now. Wow.
Look at the range of Maizo. One moment she goes cross-court, and the next minute we see her go down the line.
Let's watch it once again. Avoiding the block. Morada failing to anticipate that one. Miss hit here by Morada.
Oh, it's another ace.
And that is way off
18-10.
the boundaries of the antenna.
Now, of course, what FEU doesn't want is to give UST such a big lead, because if that would be the case, it would be very hard for them to catch up.
C now, sending it over to the side of UST. Ortiz.
Outside, another
miss hit
UST.
for FEU.
So far, nothing has been effective for the Lady Tamaraws.
It has been an 11-3 run for UST since that 8-7 first technical timeout that we had.
And Morada's having a difficult time in getting a good reception.
Timeout, FEU Lady
Another timeout by
Tamaraws.
FEU. Let's listen in once again.
May kailangan i-over lang natin yung bola. Hindi basta tatapon lang natin yung bola ng gano'n. Sayang yung pwede pa maraming mangyayari dyan pag na-over lang natin kasi pamimigay lang natin points sa kanila. Ha? Sige, sige.
Coach Nes Pamilar, as I mentioned, in his 4th year with FEU, returned to coach his alma mater in 2007.
Karangan serving.
Karangan now. FEU trying to save it, jousting at the top. The ball is still playable. They go to Panatikla. Getting blocked there, still alive. Jousting at the top. It is still alive. Di makulangan. And Ortiz finishes it off. Watch it once again.
Just breezing through the first set.
Magsumbol getting roofed right there by Maizo and Ortiz.
How can you get through those two tall blockers over there? Look at this.
Ortiz being 5'9" and 5'10", excuse me, and Maizo probably 5'9 and a half. Maizo now. Vargas from the back row. Di makulangan. Oh,
What a
wow.
great play.
That's it for Mano Panatikla.
Maru Panatikla with that excellent hit from the middle. Look at this play. It was a good play because all this time, the blockers of FEU actually thought that it was Ortiz who was getting that attack.
And Panatikla came from the back row before she smoked it. C, back set now. Excellent dig right there. Di mo kulangan. Off-speed hit.
Maizo.
This is where you see
Set point for
experience
UST.
coming in. Maizo just going after each and every area of
Look
the
at
court.
this. Just bouncing it off softly off the block of Henson.
And that's how you know that she really looks at the other side, you know, trying to find an area where she wants to put the ball.
Oh, there's a hole in the middle. Kathleen Magsumbol.
Magsumbol.
Now serving.
Maybe half of FEU's points so far, and have come from dumps and not the regular spike.
And again, we go back to that same point when they do have good offense or good attacks. Ang hirap because you need to penetrate the blockers of UST.
Maizo.
Maizo emphatically ending the first set
25-11 for the UST
with that kill right there.
Tigresses.
UST enjoying themselves. They cruise to the first set, 25-11. You're watching the UAAP Season 73 Women's Volleyball Tournament.